Welcome back, everybody, to 60 Minutes to Lose, the show where we see how much of a game we can get through in 60 minutes. Today we have number 8 in the countdown. 8 more games left on the Master System, and today it's Joe Montana football. Couldn't get through there without one more sports title, you know? Unfortunately, football games I tend to prefer over most other sports titles. Football and golf, just, they vibe with me. So either way, one-player game is pretty much our only option. Okay, you can do beginner, normal, and professional. I'll start with beginner. Obviously, gotta play Cleveland. It's the only option. Oh, we can decide who we play against. It's not just random. Okay, in that case, I choose to be Phoenix. Yeah, this is old here. No Phoenix team anymore. We're gonna go up against our Houston in this division. Oh yeah, yes, this would definitely predate the Ravens, that's for certain. Well, we're obviously going to beat up the Steelers, or the legally distinct non-NFL version Steelers. I select heads. I usually go for tails, but we'll do heads this time. Okay, well, I was punished for that. Does it? Okay, it looks like it just kind of does an automatic kickoff. You don't really have any input in the matter there. And there we go. They're down at the 20. About where you want them. Let's see how this game goes here. The playbook. Odd jam, I guess. We don't have a lot of plays in here. Now, as is the case with virtually every football game in this era, first down. It's going to take a little bit just to figure out what I'm doing with it. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of plays at all. Odd zone, odd jam, and goal line plays. So, all right, that kind of makes your mind up for you, I would say. Yeah, incomplete. That's right. Get jammed up there. It helps that. Give that little arrow over whatever receiver they're trying out there. Burnt neon, curl the flag. Pray for rain. These are clearly, not what you expect from normal football playbooks here. He got that? I thought I was by the ball. That should have been mine. That looked like an interception if I've ever seen one, Let's try the odd jam again here. Dude, they're getting first downs at will here. Would feel foolish to play prevent. The subdural hematoma. What are you talking about, man? Four-yard loss. Beautiful. That's what we needed. Clearly the subdural hematoma is the play to go for. How could I have guessed it was anything else? $11-yard gain, but guess what? They had a 4-yard loss, so that's it's third down. Keep playing that hematoma, my dudes. Oh no, that's definitely a first down. Yeah, 6-yard gain. Disgusting. Disgusting. Sure, it's suggesting we play a prevent, or at least defaulted to it. It's an extremely stupid thing to play here, but no gain. Look at that. Turns out the prevent was perfect. Good job. The subdural hematoma. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna play whatever the computer tells me to play. Even in a modern football game where everything makes sense, I'm not particularly gifted at calling defensive plays. Just to put it kindly. Especially just dang it, blatantly incorrectly playing my zone. I like playing a linebacker and then just not covering where I have to cover. A mere 1 yard gain for Pittsburgh. Get wrecked, fools. Oh yeah, we gotta cover this guy here. We gotta cover all the boys. Oh, it soared right over him. That was close. I'm actually not watching the Browns game right now, despite it being on, because quite frankly I forgot and then realized I had to do an episode, and I chose you over the Browns. So I hope you feel what's the word? Privileged. Our dude just kind of running. It's 4th down. I don't. They are going for a field goal, so we'll just do a goal line defense, I guess. I don't know what's best in this situation. Yeah, that was almost guaranteed to be good. That was too close. You would have had to really botch that. 69 total yards. Nice. All right. We get the ball now. Now, run it like an expert. Ooh, there we go, there we go. It's better than they did, better than they did. We start with marginally better field position. Orville's right. It's stupid. I have to run it because it's called Orville's right. A 5-yard gain, you know? It's like they say, if you run for 5 yards every single play, you'll win every single game you play. The big end around sounds like a failure. Let's try the off tackle. You know, just do some basic run plays for a little bit here. Oh, it's suggesting an up the gut. Daring. 2-yard gain, 1st down. Beautiful. All that matters is getting the 1st down here. They suggest a quarterback keeper. It didn't work out. Okay, now it's saying hot crossed buns. Oh, it worked! It worked! 15-yard reception. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, I see. It even said Joe's play. It's like, hey, I suggest you do this, fool. No! You idiot! How could you not catch that? It was perfect. Really? Montana himself suggests the old keeper? Well, we got 2 yards out of it, so I hope you're happy, Joe. You know what? I gotta be a coach. The rest in peace. No chance this doesn't work. What'd I tell ya? With a name like the rest in peace, the seam splitter, where you got just a billion receivers. Oh, we had pressure there. Good. 1st down. 1st down. They say run the seam splitter again. You'll get him every time. Touchdown, baby! A nice passing touchdown. Well, look at that. Look at that. He's jazzed about it. He's ready to go. And then just, you know, the automatic kicking. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't call this the peak of football video gaming. That's for sure. Oh, I didn't check my stats. I'm screwed. It's currently my favor still resides with Walter Payton football over this. Although that said, we'll have to go through the full 60 minutes and run it through the ringer before we make that kind of decision. Sure, we'll play the prevent. Well, they ran it, which, you know, good to run against the prevent, but they didn't run it for very far. 1st quarter statistics. We had 4 more yards than they did, which is beautiful. All right, I trust you with the odd jam game. I just don't feel like making any play calls today, so it's all up to the computer. It has failed me. You go back to the old staple, the subdermal hematoma, which is actually impossible to lose on. Look at that, 3-yard loss. It's impossible to lose unless you're them, and then they'll lose their yards. Oh yeah. What? What was that? Come on. I clearly blew my coverage there. Just never mind that. Don't pay attention. Oh, look at that. Sacked for 5 whole yards. Now it's 2 and 15. No gain. 3rd and 16. Not only was it no gain, they lost a yard on that. Oh, he got it. An 11-yard gain, though, and that's not enough. They're going to punt it. Beautiful. How do we do a punt return? Is it goal switch? I'm not sure. Okay, good. We do have a man back there. That's terrible field position for us, but you know, with the seam splitter, anything is possible. As proven, 15-yard gain, just like that. The zucchini bit. Dude, I love the names of the plays. If nothing else, it's got some of the greatest named plays I've ever heard. Look at our guy! Look at that! Caught some yards after the fact. Okay, and then, yeah. You know, Joe, I'm with you. You confuse them with a run. Just pick up 2 little yards, and they're like, they're not going to do it again. But then, you do it again. Yeah. The quarterback keeper? Dude, that's ambitious. It didn't work out. And, you know, they're saying to punt it, but I say that is the coward's move. You got to go with the Orville's right. Never mind, it's a 2-yard loss, change of possession. It was a mistake. That said, you know, this isn't impossible to recover from. It's just not very good. I got greedy, and I shouldn't have. Oh, look at that. Look at that incompletion. You see that little tiny football sprite bounce around on the ground? And you start feeling real excited. Oh, insta-tackled. 4th and 1. Of course they're going to go for it. So, of course, we got to do the goal line. Prevent that run. If they're really going to run it up the gut like it said, which I don't know. Nope. Yes! 2-yard loss. Change of possession again. So, as you can see, I have gone unpunished for my hubris. Come on, man. Off tackle? What are you talking about? I mean, sure, we'll try it. No gain. I don't trust Joe's plays anymore. I'm done with Joe Montana's play calling. Come on. A 4-yard gain. 2-minute warning. Yeah, okay, this time I'll punt it. Fine. That was a comedy of errors for sure. I think I may have ran beyond the line of scrimmage, which was the problem there. That was probably what happened. And all of a sudden, I had no eligible receivers, and I realized, oh yeah, I kind of ran forward, didn't I? Dude! Look at that maniac. 20 yards on that. It's okay, though. And for all of you who dislike the sports game episodes, well, the bad news is there's going to be a billion more, but not on the Master System. I can confirm thoroughly that this is the final sports game on the Sega Master System, so this is the last you're going to have to sit through one of these. Or, you know, if you really don't like the episodes, then I would imagine you would opt to not watch the sports episodes. Which would make sense. I like that it automatically puts a punt returner down there on the back. Did I just run out of bounds? I think I did. Seems like an odd move. Do we really want to do a pray for rain? Joe's telling me to, and Joe cannot be mistaken. It bounced off the other dude's head. And then he's like, okay, we were doing a Hail Mary, but now just run it up the gut. I'm like, dude, you're senile. 7-yard gain. That's not very much, you know? How about a UFO? Just pick any play and throw it. We'll do the hot crossed buns. Dude, it's basically slants, which I run all the time in Modern Madden. Didn't work so well that time. Saying run Orville's right, I say I'm going to do it because I love the name. Run a keeper? No. Seam splitter. He wasn't the most open receiver, but it clearly didn't matter. Now we got to pray for rain. Undoubtedly. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Watch him get it. No! What do you mean you didn't get it? Now it's halftime. Oh, at least we get the ball back. But you should have had that. Just kind of, you know, did nothing about it. And I just kind of ran directly into one of them. Admittedly, I wasn't paying attention. Look at that. While he was running. Joe Montana didn't play for Cleveland, but in my headcanon, he did right now. Ah, it's a 5-yard loss because I run too far backwards. Seam splitter, definitely. I agree. With a 13-yard gain? Yeah, and then you just run it up the gut. I agree. That's actually a good idea for once. 6-yard gain, first down. Wonderful. Orville's right. Go for it. The keeper? I don't know. Dude, the keeper has never worked for me. And Joe's like, do it again, man. It didn't work the first time, but it will this time. Trust me. Oh, we got it. There hasn't been a single interception this entire game yet. Pray for rain on first down, dude. I don't know what's wrong with you. Threw that into coverage, admittedly. Come on. I had a real weird dream that I was in, like, I was in school, and I have these dreams all the time. I always have, like, first day of school dreams. But I was in gym, and for gym, we played hockey. And, of course, everybody had to pick their teams and stuff and all that. And I was made a team captain, presumably because they knew I wouldn't get picked. So I picked my team and stuff, and I have never gone ice skating. I think I've said this before. Despite growing up in a very hockey-centric town, I've never put on a pair of ice skates. Touchdown, baby! Beautiful. So I was there, having never skated before, trying to play hockey, and I got a goal. Now, to maybe dispel some myths, no, it is absolutely not a normal thing, even way up north. Oh, that's right, they only have 3 points. They haven't got a touchdown yet. That's beautiful. To play hockey during gym. Floor hockey, yeah. Because, you know, you're just running around. No one cares for floor hockey, but no, real hockey, it's a brutal, brutal sport. No doubt about it. Wow. Playing a prevent was actually smart. Too bad my AI, my computer defenders up there didn't do shit. Come on. Pick it up. Man, they're just rolling it down the field now. The AI noticed we were getting too many points and said, we gotta stop this. We gotta stop this man in his tracks. We have 2 guys that are just like standing there on the defensive line going, what? Never mind the wide open quarterback that you could just easily sack. You know, the AI ain't quite there. We'll say, ooh, that suffer right there. That was a big sack, if you know what I'm saying. Good, we have prevented further points. The game kind of plays itself, at least on this difficulty. Maybe we should have taken a touchback, admittedly. Would have been a good idea. Never mind, it would have been a horrible idea. We got up to the 15-yard line. That's not so good. But counterpoint, it's not so bad either. Dude, look at that. That big 21-yarder. No! After I said there haven't been any interceptions. It's bound to happen, dude. I was almost convinced that they didn't put interceptions into the game. You should have caught that tip, by the way. I felt like I was right there. You probably don't have that as a mechanic to catch a tipped-off ball. That seems a little sophisticated for the hardware. Yeah, no gain, 40. Punt it right back to me, boy. You have no power here, Schittsburg. Tried to go right up the hole. Didn't work. No, I'm not running a keeper. Get it out of your head. You have failed me every time by calling the quarterback keeper there, Joe. First down, baby! Now they say pray for rain, and I say I'm for it. It didn't work. Because my receivers are horrible. My receivers are the best. 25 yards, first down, absolutely. You know what? You keep asking me to, so fine. I'll run the keeper. You happy? No gain. No, quit asking me to. He's like, okay, now it didn't work that time, but if you do it again, it has to work eventually. And you know, theoretically, yeah, I guess if you give 99 monkeys 99 typewriters, they will eventually write these nuts. True. No. Dude! Did you see what my quarterback did? He looked like he just threw the ball directly into his hands. I mean, I know there was coverage there, but that seemed rude. I know it's always the player's fault, but I prefer to eschew responsibility. You understand. Beautiful. Do a nice little goal line defense, I guess, is what they're recommending. Seems like an odd choice to me, but oh, never mind. It was an incredible choice. 5-yard loss. And then they punted. See, I'm saved by the fact that the computer is not accomplishing a single thing when they're on offense. They got that initial field goal, and I thought, I got my work cut out for me. Turns out, no, I don't. There's actually nothing to be afraid of, except for Joe Montana insisting that I run some keepers. He's like, you know, if I were the quarterback, I would have ran that keeper real good. Okay, for third quarter statistics, we are destroying them in total yards. We are beating them in points. The seam splitter has never done me wrong. Except for right now. Yep, except for right now. Look at that. Incomplete. I will punt it. I learned my lesson. And he gets mauled at the 20. Beautiful. Subdural hematoma. Greatest nameplate next to Orville's right. Look at that. Look at that little screen. They're getting fancy. Not to say there's anything fancy about a screen, but you know, it's ballsy, if nothing else. Oh, we got it! We got the interception! Oh, no, I ran past the line of scrimmage. 3-yard loss. No. Okay. Well, thematically, it's only appropriate to run the rest in peace. And then, yeah, just run an off tackle because we're basically right there. No gain, never mind. Running up the gut. 1 yard gain, first down. Beautiful. That was all we needed. You just run the fullback up there. He caught that! That's remarkable! Go Joe. Joe is not in this game. He is not playing for either team right now. Get that sign out of here. There we go, 21-3. A perfectly appropriate embarrassment. Because, you know, I'm playing on the easiest difficulty. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. I play on the easiest difficulty, you know, just so I can, like, basically feel out the mechanics. I'm not playing these games and doing this entire series to prove that I'm the best. I'm doing it to give every game an hour to win me over. Some of them don't do that. Some of them do. Yeah, Oh, yes, another interception for us. Beautiful, beautiful. You keep giving me interceptions, you're going to win me over. Curl the flag. Dude, look at that guy, wide open. Oh, he caught it! I saw it bounce around, and I saw that other guy come over, and I thought, nuts. That guy right there. Oh, no! It was still in the air. You could have caught it. You could have been a hero. I mean, we're winning, so you wouldn't have really been a hero. You would have just been kind of pouring salt on the wound of Pittsburgh. Which does make you a hero in Cleveland. I don't live there, but, you know, I know how they are. It's a city that broke their losing streak on a tie. That's the kind of stuff that they expect at this point, you know? Just a bunch of really bad ones. You know what? We can go for a field goal if it's on the 34, right? It's ambitious, but okay, never mind. I guess it would have been better to punt. So they got this nice little 7-yard loss there, you know? You made it. But that 7-yard loss prevented the first down, see? It's a nice cascading series of events. No gain. Yeah. Punt it to me, boys. I'm not going to let you score a single more point beyond the paltry 3 you have already earned. Not an incredible return. Haven't done any incredible ones. Dude, just get rid of it immediately. Yeah. And then you run the Latza Matza. Dude! That was fancy. That was very fancy. 2-minute warning. We have 408 yards up on them. Gotta love that. Okay, just for you, Joe, I'll run the keeper. Look at that, no gain. Who could have seen this coming? Who could have possibly predicted that? 9-yard gain? Yeah, sure. You know what? Up the gut makes sense in this scenario here. 2-yard gain, first down. Beautiful. You got to rush it up. We want more points on the board. It's a matter of pride and making sure that Pittsburgh comes out of this game without any. Incredible. I don't know how he did it. He had double coverage. He reached right up and he caught that ball. They do be dancing. Extra point, good. I wonder if it's possible to, like, miss an extra point. It's all automatic, so I would hope not. That would just be bad luck at that point, you know? The whistling sound effect is just immortal. Yeah, out of all the football games that I've played, this one really does kind of feel like it just plays itself, honestly. At least on beginner difficulty. There's not a lot of input that's really needed from you, the player. Which means it's reasonably fun. It's just, if you're looking for one that's in-depth, it's not going to be the immediate savior of all your football needs on the Sega Master System. I'd say Walter Payton football is probably a little more in depth. All right, one more QB keeper. Dude, look, 2-yard gain. It's a new record. Expected, honestly. You rest in peace, though. Yeah. Rest in peace, their entire team. At this point, burnt neon. No one catches the tips. Why don't any of you catch the tips, man? Oh, come on, you could have done it. Now, yeah, we're just charging the ball in there. I'm like, just give me more points, man. Oh, 1 yard gain. Come on. No, no, no. We're not doing a field goal. We're doing Orville's right into... No! Change of possession. No. Hold on. Watch this. Safety. Safety, safety, safety. I can't believe I didn't get the touchdown. I thought for sure. Oh, no. Interception. We got the touchdown. We're going to get the touchdown. We don't need it. I just desperately want it, you know. Lay it on thick for him. Show him who's boss. Incredible. 5 seconds left on the clock. 503 yards. Well, you know, Steelers, you tried. At least if that makes you feel better, I can tell you that you tried. Look at that. They're so happy. They made it. Dude in the front. He got it, man. He got it. 503 total yards. Boy, 35-3. That's what you call a smackdown. All right, well, you know, your only options are to just play a single game, so I guess we'll go up to normal difficulty now. And now I may as well, you know, represent my home state. I'm not a Vikings fan. I think they're dumb. And we will play against Detroit, a nice little division rivalry. I forgot how bizarre the divisions were. 4, 5, and 5. Okay. Picking heads screwed me last time, even though I won the game. It's tails. Beautiful. Player 1 receives. It doesn't even give you the choice. It's like, we know you're gonna receive it. same jersey colors, just blue and red. Because again, this is not an NFL licensed product here. This is simply a Joe Montana product. And it's the same playbook, so alright. No, well, we do have Wilbur's left, actually. We're going to run a Wilbur's left because we didn't have it as Cleveland. There you go, 3-yard gain. Wilbur's left and Orville's right. Very clever. And then we're just going to run a quick little hot cross buns when they don't expect it on 3rd down. And look at that. He's so wide open. Dude, look at this. Incredible. Wow. My blockers absolutely messed that up. I had 2 guys that just kind of ran right past the guys who were on my tail. But, you know, that's a good reception. There's not a wide receiver on the planet who would be upset to have accomplished that right there. And then Wilbur's left. No gain. This is when my pride gets in the way, and I say, no, man. Oh, there was nobody in there. All of their defenders came bearing down on me, and there was like one dude on the bottom side of the end zone. And past that, just foolishness. All right, let's see how they do on offense, because they were embarrassing on defense. I mean, it is Detroit. One of the only teams to go 0-16. One of the only teams to never play a Super Bowl. Boy, it's like I'm talking about the Browns. Okay, well, they sack just as easily on normal. Maybe even easier. And I'm at the point where I kind of sincerely doubt that they program in statistical differences into the teams. I mean, it certainly doesn't seem likely. It's fine. Just bring it up to the 50. That's fine enough. Oh, no. Crap. It's a keeper. It's a 6-yard gain keeper. It could have been more if I realized that I ran too far up. 5-yard gain. 1st down just by running it. That's a foolish one. Yeah, that was really bad. I shouldn't have thrown that. I'll be the first to admit. Good. Nice incompletion. We kind of soiled the opportunity when we, push them back 14 yards and then cause them to just punt out. But that's pretty good, too. We didn't push them back any yards, but our field position isn't as good this time, but we're still on the 40-yard line, which is still quite good. Dude, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Does get immediately tackled, but 18 yards is nothing to scoff at regardless. That was really bad. He curled a little too much there. Okay, UFO. Look at that. Dude. The defenders, they're waking up. 9 yards! It's saying 4th down, and it's saying to go for Orville's right, and I agree. No, no gain, change of possession! My running backs are fired. They're never playing another game in the league, as far as I'm concerned. But when it's 4th and 1 like that, you gotta be ballsy, right? Oh, come on. That should not have been a 14-yard gain. It's on me. Yeah! Stopped him. Good thing there are no penalties in these games, you know? We can hold them, we can face mask, we can pass interfere, doesn't matter. You know, just be a bad guy, man. Be a villain. 1 yard gain, and they're forced to punt. Good. We may have botched our past couple possessions. Oof, and we have terrible field position here. But we are given more chances. Good. Just get us out of that bad position there. I don't want to pray for rain. Get me out of that. That seemed not great, but it worked out. I feel lucky, admittedly. Oh, yeah. We're not getting much for yards after catch, but we're getting the catches, and that's the big thing for me right now. Yeah. You catch it at all, and I'm happy, man. Your fantasy drafters are, your fantasy owners are happy as well, you know. You're going to be making a lot of people thrilled. But most importantly, me. Oh, yes! Complain about there being no yards after catch. That's how you solve that problem right there. Put it right in there. Get in there, Lewis. All right. Odd zone. Here we go. 10-yard gain. That disgusts me. 13-yard gain disgusts me even more. They decided to finally just say, hey, why don't we just do what they're doing? Why don't we just, you know, play well? But then they forgot that strategy immediately. 4-yard gain, yeah, that's first down. That sucks. That could have been a stop. Could have been a genuine stop. 7-yard, yeah. You know what, if they get some points, who cares? As long as we win in the end. Actually, admittedly, the video will probably run out of time before we even make it to the end of this game. Yeah. Push them back a little more. Get them out of field goal range. 2-yard loss. Beautiful. It wasn't a sack, but a 2-yard loss is, you know, functionally the same as a modest sack. Oh no, a 1-yard gain. They're going for the field goal, man. Literally doesn't matter what we call. No good! That even looked good! They got screwed by the refs. Boy. Don't do that to me. Dude! Do that to me, though. Sure, I'll call a running play, get our running back a couple reps here. All right, you lost your chance. No more running plays. No! No more passing plays. Yeah, we'll just punt it. We'll punt it. We know what to do. So even on the next difficulty level up, it doesn't really require much strategy at all. You can just kind of mash whatever plays Joe Montana tells you to run. The real Joe Montana, his entire self is actually trapped. Oh, we got it! That's amazing! It's actually trapped in every Master System cartridge of this game. Ah, they got it back. Easy come, easy go. It's all right. We'll just get it back again. Not quite. We're doing fine though. You know, it's funny. I actually kind of like taking the ball at halftime. I like making that initial stop and then having a nice... Oh, how did he catch that? Having a nice stress-free halftime, you know? Detroit has entered the chat. I'm not even paying attention anymore. No gain? Good. At this point, I just kind of rely on them calling run plays and then stopping them at the line. Oh yeah, but now they're punting it. See, I'm not even keeping track of where we are in terms of downs. Almost made it to the 10-yard line. Clear out? Yeah. I do have to clear out. Perfect. 10 yards, all you need. No! Somebody catch that. Seems good. The lickety split, sure, you know, just select whatever play they give you, unless it's a keeper or any kind of running play, and just throw it. This is probably the most powerful game for throwing in terms of most of the football 8-bit titles. Like, if you throw it, I'd call this a statistically... A statistical outlier in terms of just how powerful throwing is. Ah, come on. I deserve that. Compared to other games of its kind. Like, sometimes you do a bunch of throws in an older football video game and it just kind of comes back to bite you. But this one, it's like, if you're not throwing it, you're not trying. Good old punt. Good. We could be playing a better offensive game, but, you know, it's 14-0, so clearly it doesn't matter that much. 2 yards? Yeah, man. Give me all that. Hot cross buns. Catch it. Nope. He's not going to catch it. He's decided that catching it is cringe, and he wants nothing to do with that. So, you know what? He made that bet, he can die in it. Yeah, like, it's weird, this one. I'm not having a bad time, but I also don't really feel like I'm doing much of anything. Oh, yes, the 1-yard loss. Punt it right back to me with a minute left on the clock. So, like, I'm not going to say that it's a terrible experience. I'm just not going to... But it also feels like not much of an experience, if that makes sense. Dude. Those cornerbacks. Why am I running the up the gut right now? Just because they told me? Come on. Have some form of autonomy, man. Yeah, like that. See? That is a human choice that I chose to make. He decided to not catch that ball. It's not that he failed to. He just kind of blatantly decided to not put his hands up. Right there, that was a choice to throw a very, very bad pass. So we go back to the hot crossed buns, really. It's your only option. You know, it's not working out. But as long as we can keep the 14-0 alive, it doesn't matter. We can fumble it. We can miss field goals. We can turn it over, throw interceptions. It all just kind of doesn't matter. As long as we stay up on points. No gain? Beautiful. Run the toe jam. 3-yard gain. Okay, well, too bad. It's halftime. We have 300 yards on their 131. It's 14-0. Beautiful. Fortunately, we have to give it to them. Make some more stops here. We got 2 more quarters left. I don't even know if we're going to make it through this game before our 60 minutes is up or not, but, you know, I think I've been proving that I am perfectly capable of winning this. But again, that's mostly because you don't have to do anything. You just kind of throw it, hope that somebody catches it, and then you're good. It's the Patrick Mahomes method of just chucking it and assuming that Tyreek Hill will be there to catch it. Ultra Chiefs fans may say that that's offensive to Mahomes' ability and undermines him, but I'll have you know, in an interview, somebody asked him if it's like that, and he said he said sometimes it is like that. So there you go, from the man himself. Lots of curls. This play doesn't always work, as demonstrated right there. You know what does always work, though? The seam splitter. Unless you get, you know, sacked, but that's an outlier. Have all my men just decided that they're not gonna ever catch something again? Or am I proving myself wrong when I said that you don't have to do anything and it turns out you actually do? And my lack of not doing anything is causing me to lose. I don't see how that could be possible. I don't see how I could be incorrect here. Here or ever. Fortunately, I don't have to do anything on defense. I just kind of rely on them making terrible plays, and then they punt it. Alright, zucchini bit? Sure. Sounds good. What was that? He didn't even throw it anywhere near my receiver. Oh, no. That's alright, we got it back. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Everybody makes a bad throw every now and then. We prayed for rain, and we got a drizzle, which does count as rain. The tips continue to not be caught, and I'm pretty sure that we can pretty much confirm that they will never be caught at this point. We can accept that that is not a mechanic. He was even facing me. I was like, hey, man, I'm going to throw it to you. I'm looking you in the eye. And he said, oh, that doesn't work for me, man. I'm real tired of the ball just kind of like bouncing off the back of my receivers. Like that has been the theme of this game. You know, that's when the honeymoon gets soured a little bit. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying honeymoon. It's not like I was ever at the point where I was like, yeah, this is the football game that I've been waiting for. This beats Tecmo Bowl. No. The Master System has yet to have a football game that beats out Tecmo Bowl. And it won't, because this is the last one. So yeah, Walter Payton football, I think, continues to be the superior option for Master System football. Good job, Man of the Year. Dude, there they go, just continuing to not catch stuff still. Alright, the RIP. The RIP never does you wrong. The RIP has done me wrong. I think that... Well, he did catch it, admittedly. He just didn't, you know, do anything with it. Okay, we're fine. We're still in it. That's the first down. It's been a while since we've seen one of those. That's another first down. Okay, now everyone's picking their steam back up again. Yeah, we'll just chuck it to him. He's the primary receiver, and it worked. Trust in your primary, even if he's got, like, quadruple coverage on him. Don't trust your primary. He's a fool. He's a fool and a hack. The screen didn't work. Don't run the Wilbur's left. I almost just like smashed the confirm button regardless of the play, and that would have been disastrous, I feel. I have certainly played older football games where like running is your only option. Not literally, but like if you want to win, you better just run it because the passing just won't do you anything for you. This is kind of the reverse of that. If you run it, you're looking for trouble. Beautiful. Beautiful. I heard the... I thought, are you kidding me? But no, he did manage to catch it. Good. Now we're up 21-0. I was winning before, but now I'm winning with even more confidence, right? It's all just a little more grand. 394 total yards to their 177. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Well, that was a deep kick. Good job, man. And then just completely blown coverage on our special teams. Oh, well, you know, way to make the kicker's great kick mean nothing. Congratulations, team. I hope you all feel miserable about yourselves. I don't even think there's a tackle button in this game. I think you literally just have to run into whoever has the ball. And that counts. Okay, interesting throw. Grounding, intentional grounding. Flag, please, refs. They haven't been screwed enough with how you called that field goal. I need you to just lay it on a little bit thicker, please. I got a nice crisp fiver for you. Fine, I'll run the Wilbur's left, just to prove to you that it's a bad idea. It's an exceptionally bad idea, because I kind of do need every attempt at a throw here. With the rate that my boys have been dropping all of the passes, although, all right, they're doing okay here. $440 to $196. Beautiful. Third quarter. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's in the refrigerator pretty much. I don't think there exists a world where Detroit gets away with this. We have never accomplished a field goal from this far before, but I'm still going to try it. Yeah. It was foolish. Should have just punted. But, you know. No pain, no gain, right? If it's sitting on your 10-yard line, you better kick that field goal. Be the first man to kick the 100-yarder. He gave it right to me. It's amazing. And he, like, we got a lot back on that, too. Come on. I gave you the keys to the kingdom with that pass. Ooh. Now there's a man who understands that when you're given the keys, you unlock the vehicle. And then you take it for a spin. 11-yard gain. Perfect. Let's see if we can get a rushing touchdown. We can. Look at that. Beautiful. Our running back is not useless this day. Or at least he won't feel useless. He'll feel, you know, just fine about himself. 28-0. Wonderful sight. We're actually pulverizing them more than we were on beginner. Which is certainly something. Unless they can manage to get a touchdown in this final quarter, which is still possible. You know, that's like the football video game specialty. Oh, 5-yard loss. That's wonderful. Is making you feel like you're doing great, and then they just like throw a 80-yard bomb. It's fine. Orville's right. 2-yard loss, that's my fault. I shouldn't have even run the play. Shouldn't have listened to Montana. He's playing for the other side. Run it up the gut. Just get the 1 yard. There you go. First down. Beautiful. That's the one time that I'll run that play. Oh, look at the open space. He's not going to get all the way or anything because they have the fastest cornerbacks on the planet. But he did certainly get us a good amount of yardage there. 9-yard gain. Perfect. Fine. We'll run the Orville's right again. No gain. What did I tell you? It's a stupid maneuver. You know what? Let's just kick a field goal. Let's just kick a good old classic field goal. Let's make Detroit feel like they've accomplished something for once by holding us to 3 points instead of 7. Good job. Nice. Took him down before the 20. That's cute. Interception! When I said cute, I meant like you're a team of 5-year-olds who cannot accomplish a thing. But enough about the real-life Lions. Actually, they didn't look too bad with Goff on the team, which is weird, because Stafford is amazing. So you wouldn't have thought that it was a quarterback problem, and I don't think it was. I think that they've probably done some coaching adjustments and are trying to find themselves. Okay, fine. You know what? Another field goal. You screwed yourself. You prevented 7, but we've put on 6. All the Lions can do at this point, or sorry, the fake Lions, all that they can hope to do is just prolong the inevitable. We have even more yardage than we had last game. They have lost 7. And then gain 12. All right, there is that. There is that. And then you throw in completions, and now you got to punt it. What did I say about prolonging the inevitable? I'm just looking for the opportunity to get some more yards, man. Not a big deal there. By that I mean the play was not a big deal. SportsCenter's not going to be talking about that one. Thank God. The second SportsCenter starts talking about you, you're like, oh no. Time to end my career. What did I say? We're here to throw on more yardage. That's the only thing that I'm accomplishing right now. Oh, can't believe you caught that. Amazing. I'm sorry for trash talking all my receivers here, even though you deserve it after stuff like that. Let's run another UFO, how about? Just throw it down to him. Okay, that works. Just don't catch it. I've always figured that that's an option, and there you go! A beautiful touchdown reception yet again. What's the score now? About 100-0? 41-0? 587 total yards for us? Can we hit 600? It's possible. You know, it may not be the most dynamic video game, but there is something cathartic about just absolutely embarrassing a team. Even if it is a computer and it doesn't actually have emotions. We can pretend. Fourth and 4, which means they're going to punt it. No, they're not. They ran it. It wasn't 4th and 4. Now it's 4th and 11. Sorry. Okay, I was reading the stats wrong. That's on me. We're gonna run out of time before I can nail the 600-yard mark. Unfortunately, it's an 8-yard gain. It's something. Oh, come on. Just get as many plays in as you can in these last 15 seconds, man. First down. Oh, that's the game. Never mind, game's over. I don't think we hit 600 yards. But we'll get the stats here. after it's done fanfaring. Yeah, that's the game. That's Joe Montana Football. I've given my piece on it. It's probably in the middle. I think we've played like 3 football games on the Master System. Better than Great Football. Worse than Walter Payton Football. We did hit 600. Perfect. 609 total yards. 41-0. A beautiful, beautiful game. Yeah, so that's where that goes. Just a middle-of-the-line title, I would say. Go for Walter Payton if you need a more in-depth experience, though. It's got a little more on its bones. But, for what it is, it's fine. It didn't actively infuriate me, and I didn't feel like I was particularly out of control, so those are all points for it. That said, it's still a very bare-bones, basic experience with virtually nothing to do other than just play a single game, and all the teams are pretty homogenized. There's tiny little differences in the playbook, but, typical 8-bit football game problems. On that note, though, we will go to game number 7 in our countdown. Dick Tracy. I've never seen the movie. I know that it was like the hugest thing on the planet for like a month. But for right now, no. We're just going to experience the game with absolutely no historical context. The Master System game, which is different from the NES game, I believe. Totally different title. So join me next time for Dick Tracy. We'll see if it's any good. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. Either way, thank you, as always, for watching. We'll catch you next time. But before that, I did actually forget that now is the time. We've played all of the Master System games in the year 1990, and it's time to rank them. So hold on here. No, I'll put it right here. I had to decide where I was putting Joe Montana Football. Okay. So from worst to best here, as we always do it, for the year 1990. It was not a particular banger of a year, admittedly. Not many highlights at all. Bottom of the barrel. The worst was James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing. 100%. That game was trash. Above that was Golden Axe, which is not a bad game, but it's a terrible version. It was not enjoyable. Above Golden Axe, we have Dead Angle, which... a novelty, but I grew tired of it fairly quickly. Above that, we have Slapshot. It's no Blades of Steel, I'll tell you that much. Better than NES Ice Hockey, but, it's hockey. Above that is RC Grand Prix, which, again, it's no RC Pro-Am. We're seeing a theme here. These all have better alternatives on the NES so far. It was also not bad, but just felt... It was way too bump and bouncing off the walls a lot to be that fun. Above that, we have Paperboy, a worse version of Paperboy than the NES version, but, I still find enjoyment out of Paperboy either way. So, there it is. Even though it's an inferior version, I still found it more fun to actually play than the games below it. Above that, I put Joe Montana Football. Bare bones, but doable. Above that, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, which is a passable game, but not an incredible game by any stretch. Pretty much your definition of like lower mid-tier. Above that is Super Monaco GP, which had the most bizarre manual transmission I have ever used in a video game, but, it did try to recreate real-life tracks, and I always appreciate that, and I like a good F1 game regardless, so that's where that goes. Above that, we have Columns. Not much to say about Columns. It's Columns. No matter what you put it on, it's probably going to play the same. It's probably going to play just fine. Above that is Aerial Assault, which was a fun shoot-'em-up. A perfectly fine one that I will tip my hat off to. Good job, Aerial Assault. You made it into the top 3. Above that was E-SWAT, which actually really surprised me because I thought it was going to be terrible, but the more I played it, the more I enjoyed it, and it wound up actually just being a really fun shoot-'em-up. And then above E-SWAT, Alex Kidd in Shinobi World takes the crown for the best game of 1990. So, good job, Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. You are my game of the year for 1990 on the Sega Master System. Not like the competition was particularly fierce, but no, that was, I've heard some people say it might be the best Alex Kidd game, and I'd say I agree so far. Maybe Enchanted Castle on the Genesis will be better, but for now, that's what we've got. So, for real this time, Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.